Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Channel 6, and we want to welcome you to our community focus show. I'm Kenny Fogle here. We got Samantha here with us. Samantha, first of all, congratulations from I believe you got an award this past week, and you're running the Downtown Bardstown program. And to make sure I get all the names right here, you tell us when I say something wrong.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm the Director of Downtown Development for Bardstown, and that means running the Bardstown Main Street program, which has a lot of different facets to it. I wear a lot of different hats, but one of the things that we've worked on this year was certification, and we want it to be Kentucky certified, which we hadn't been. But we also want it to be nationally certified, and we didn't know if we'd make the national, but we did. So we made Kentucky certification and national certification.
Now, what difference does that make? I mean, it sounds good, but does it bring in people? What does it do?
It does, and it's just a very prestigious thing to be able to say that you're doing. And the reasons why is because there are so many strategic standards that they have to make your Main Street that much better.
Yeah.
So I think we just took it to another level.
Okay.
So I think, and we had to add some committees this year, and it seemed like a lot of work at first, and we thought, are we going to be able to do this? And can we handle that extra workload, and is it worth it? And that was the question.
How do you take it from the next level from being the most beautiful small town in America? Well, what's the next level above that?
Exactly.
The certified beautiful.
Exactly. And sometimes I think, we can't rest on that.
Yeah.
I get, and I love saying that we were the most beautiful small town in America. And but sometimes I think, don't sit on that.
That's true.
Don't just make that, because that's what'll happen. We'll say that for 20 years, but we don't want that to be the last thing that we do. So this is just another one of those standards that we've met now that we can be proud of, and we just need to keep doing those.
Well, one of the things, and I think anybody travels across the state of Kentucky, or the United States for that matter, small towns are dying. I mean, I hate to say it, but you go to a lot of small towns, you see a lot of empty storefronts, you see a lot of, no people for one thing. And it's a bit, but Bardstown's not that way. Bardstown's still lively and seem to be going strong.
We are very fortunate, and Bourbon had a little bit to do with that.
Yeah, a little bit.
But also because we had a lot of really great preservation programs in place years ago when nobody else did. We were some of the first people in Kentucky to do those things. So those are some strict guidelines and standards that we have to follow, and sometimes we grumble that we have to follow those things. However, that's probably why our Main Street looks like it does today.
Planning and zoning does have its good purposes. I mean, people complain, but that does make us for who we are. But I know got a lot of things coming up. Got the Easter Bunny coming, I think, next week.
The Easter Bunny. And one thing we learned last year about the Easter Bunny is we will not give out chocolate. The Easter Bunny won't. The Easter Bunny last year just patted me on the shoulder. When I turned around, he had chocolate all over him. So we said, okay, whenever you help the Easter Bunny out with candy and donate to us, that we just need regular candy.
Yeah, you don't want a chocolate.
We're not doing chocolate. So he had to get a little bath before this year. So he got a bath, and he's ready to go. He's very excited. And he's going to come two Saturdays in a row. So he's coming this Saturday from 11 to 2. And it's right there on Court Square in front of the Visitor Center, or the old courthouse, as we still call it.
The old courthouse.
The old courthouse. We can't get away from it. And then next Saturday. So it'll be really fun. And then there's a lot of places, and you can check out on our Facebook page on Bardstown Main Street Facebook. There's all kinds of things going on, and things that the downtown stores are offering. So I know like Brandy's boutique is having treats, and there's Making New Sense. That's a new place downtown, and they're giving away a basket. Hearst Drugstore is giving away a basket. So there's tons of people doing things.
Okay, Bardstown, like I said, still a lot of events going on. It just seems like there's just one event right after another.
That's what we want.
Well, I understand that. You go all the way from now all the way up to Arts and Crafts Festival. Seems like there's something going on every week or two.
There definitely is. And we've made some changes this year. We've always done that, what was called the Third on Third. And we've changed that this year. And one of the reasons why we changed that was because of the name. And we said because downtown is just not 3rd Street. Yeah. Downtown is veering off into Flagey. It's the second block of 3rd Street. It's a lot broader. So we want people to know to shop all of downtown. And because sometimes they just miss those side streets, and there's too many awesome places to miss those.
Absolutely, and I know that shop local has been a big issue we've talked about for many years, because there's the competition. Obviously, we know the internet's there. We know Louisville and Lexington's not that far away, but coming downtown, there's something special about
There
it.
is.
And getting people just to understand that and just to make their destination. I believe that was our motto one time, Destination Bardstown.
Well, and I'll tell you what's cool is we have a couple places, several places now downtown that are, I truly consider a destination shopping or dining experience. I mean, we've got some really cool things downtown, like Mammy's and
You ate there earlier today.
yeah, and we do it all the time. And you know, and Peacock with the 2 stories and having men's clothing now downtown, that's a huge plus.
Yeah.
And we've got a lot of diversity. I mean, we've got anything the very, very high end to medium end. We've got a little bit for everybody now. And it hasn't always been like that. So I think that things are changing and it's in a good way.
Okay, now people want to find out more. I mean, you mentioned your Facebook page. I know you got a website. So there's all kinds of information on there.
Yes, bardstownmainstreet.com. If you go on there, we have all of our events listed. We send out postcards from time to time. Check out our Facebook. We stay on top of that. But we're doing those they're not called third on thirds. They're Friday after 5s now, and we'll stay open till 9 o'clock the third Friday of every single month. And each one will be a different theme. And the first one we're really excited about is going to be a Mardi Gras theme in May. So we'll have a band out there, and hopefully you'll be able to sit outside and have some drinks and some New Orleans type food. And New Orleans type music. So it's going to be a good time. Plus you can shop. The stores are open. So you can eat, go in and out, and maybe your husband can hang out outside.
Yeah, that's what the benches are for.
So we're actually shutting down the streets and we're going to have tables out in the middle of the street. So it's going to be really, really fun.
Well, that sounds like wonderful. That sounds great. Well, good. Well, like I said, we got the Easter Bunny, not the chocolate Easter Bunny coming. You got the old real Easter Bunny coming the next week or two. And then certified. So, I mean, things are really looking up.
Lots of good things happening.
So keeping you busy.
Yes.
Well, that's the main thing. All right. We appreciate Samantha Brady here with us today from the downtown Bardstown. What is it? Bardstown Association? What do we?
Bardstown Main Street.
Bardstown Main Street Group. So I want to make sure I get that right. So again, keeping you busy and a lot of things going on. So go to their Facebook page, Bardstown Main Street on Facebook or bardstownmainstreet.com, and you'll find out all kinds of information of what's going on. Like I said, it seems like there's something going on almost weekly or something. And I guess that's on purpose. I mean,
it is.
So, keep us alive.
That's right. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. And appreciate you tuning in. We'll be back in a few minutes for more Community Focus here on Channel 6 TV.